Hello and welcome back. Vintage Cube is finally back for an entire month, so I have some important announcements. I'm going to be uploading videos every day for the next week to celebrate the new Vintage Cube, and the greatest pauper deck I've ever made is going up tomorrow, so definitely watch that. And I'm going to be uploading a lot of these, so hope you enjoy some Vintage Cube. In this pack we got Mox Pearl and Mox Diamond. I think Mox Pearl is definitely better. I've argued that this could be the best Mox. Because it's good in White Weenie, where like colors matters a lot, and that deck benefits the most from Moxen. I don't think that's necessarily still true. Like I think Mox Sapphire is always just going to be great because it's blue is like the best color in this cube for sure. But I'm gonna take that. Just noting Yogg-Will. I love Ren and 6 as well. There's also Crucible of Worlds, so like my dream cards are in the same pack. Mox Diamond is actually better with Ren and 6 and Crucible Worlds than Mox Pearl is. So like I almost wish I had gotten this second pick, but that's okay. I'm just going to take Mox Pearl and be pretty happy about it. The card art is loading very slowly today. I'm not sure what's up with that, but we actually have a pretty medium pack. Sheldock Isle, I think, is the best card here, even though it doesn't have art. You can see if you have 20 or fewer cards in your library, or if anybody does, you can play a free card, which is just absurd. Like if you put Kozilek under Sheldock Isle, you can just go off that way. The rest of the pack's actually quite bad except for Spell Pierce. I think it's really between these two cards, and I'm just going to take Sheldock because the upside is higher than it is for Spell Pierce. Okay, so there's Tendrils. There was a Yawgmoth's Will in the first pack we opened, so it's possible that this would come around. Also, Gifts and Given a pretty good card. There's a Lotus Bloom. We did pass a Crater Hoof, so there is a Raphellos, but I think we're set up to do more fun things. I think famously, I'm not a huge fan of green in Vintage Cube particular. I think it's great in Legacy or other cubes, but it's just I'd come here to draft like Lotus Bloom, Inkwell Leviathan decks, you know. I mean, I could just take Tendrils as a speculation, and then because Gifts Ungiven should come around. The problem is I'm not gonna get Lotus Bloom most likely, and that card is quite good. I guess we can speculate on a Tendrils. I'm not really giving up too much. There's a Dark Ritual. There was a Yawgmoth's Will. Is it really worth taking Dark Ritual though? I could just take Factor Fiction or actually Mystic Confluence. This is quite challenging. Basically, if I don't get Yogg-Will, then Dark Ritual gets a lot worse. And Factor Fiction is just a great card no matter what. I'm gonna take the Ritual. Let's live a little bit. Alright, there's a Cryptic Command, Phyrexian Arena, Wishclaw Talisman, and a Yawgmoth's Bargain. That is a different art on Disenchant. I kind of like it. It's quite cool. And then Grim Monolith as well as good mana. I don't think I'm going to take Cryptic Command. I think it's great, but we're not that heavy blue. Although for the first time in like ever... You know what? I was going to say for the first time in like ever, blue seems open. I'm going to take it. Who knows what's... If blue is open, then we're in a good spot. There's Brain Freeze, Memory Jar, and Entomb. All of those cards very late. I think Brain Freeze is the best out of all of them. Although Memory Jar is very nice, but I think... I'm not taking Entomb, although it is fun with Yawgmoth's Will because you can like Entomb for something and then cast Yogg-Will and then like be able to cast whatever you entombed for. It's between these two. Thinking. I'm just gonna take the Brain Freeze. There's a chance Memory Jar comes around. I don't want to play against Thalia, that's for sure. We're between Thoughtseize and Spellseeker. So Spellseeker is quite good with Dark Ritual Brain Freeze right now. It is a little bit slow, but it is a nice tutor, so we'll just take it. Ooh, Dark Confidant. That's pretty good here. You can just play it early and then just go off. I kind of wish I had Mox Diamond now instead of Mox Pearl, but that's okay. Well, I suppose you could say we're doing it. We got Yogg-Will. Sorry, Ren and 6. We got the cards. This is like a very classic Storm deck too. I don't normally draft this particular build of Storm because it's not usually open. I prefer the mono blue like High Tide Brain Freeze builds, but you know, if you get Yogg-Will and Dark Ritual, go for it. Like, this deck is really good too. Somehow, Sheldock Isle art still has not loaded, which is quite impressive, actually. They also updated the cube again and kept Ink Eyes in the cube. I have no words. This must just be like some joke within Wizards. Like, let's put this card in because it's funny. I know Minriki Gisari was in the cube before, which is also bad. I'm going to take Lava Claw. Sometimes you want to splash red. Who knows? But I don't know why that's in the cube. And they also got rid of Underworld Breach, which seems strange because it was just obscenely good in this type of deck. Ooh, this is hard actually. Gifts Ungiven versus Lotus Bloom. Lotus Bloom is better mana. Gifts Ungiven with Yawgmoth's Will means we can really cast whatever we want. Oh, it's so good. But the Bloom, oh, I think I'm going to take the Bloom. That's a really hard decision, though. Ooh, Inquisition. Okay, I'll take that. Can help protect the combo. It's also just cheap Storm count for whatever you need. Yeah, I don't know. Normally, Storm decks are limited more on mana than they are on cards. So I'm just leaning towards the Lotus Bloom. It's also really good with things like Mind's Desire. Here I will take a Yawgmoth's Bargain. If we get a lot of mana, this card can get there. But in general, it's not the most amazing Storm payoff. But pretty good pack one. We have Brain Freeze Tendrils. We know Storm is open because Yawgmoth's Will went all the way around. Yorion. Can you do Companions in draft? I guess you can, because otherwise why would they put it in here? So these must be new cards, Yorion and Luca. So this lets you polymorph for something that is higher converted mana cost. So you can build your deck so where maybe you just have like a bunch of 2 or 3 drops and then Emrakul. So if you play a 3 mana creature, you just get Emrakul. That's kind of fun. This is what they got rid of Underworld Breach for, which I still am sad about, because that would I literally could have taken it here and just been happy. I'm gonna take Vampiric Tutor and try to wheel Bolus's Citadel, I think. Although that's not super necessary. Like Hymn to Tourach Solemn's really good too. But Vampiric Tutor just really helps with our redundancy. Lion's Eye Diamond. I could try and wheel this and take like a Past in Flames or Jace, but LED Yawgmoth's Will really is a solid combo, and I don't know why anyone would take it given what we have seen going around previously, but I'm not going to risk it. It's too good. Because we have Yawgwill, I think I'm going to take Badlands and try and wheel Pyretic Ritual, although I could just take Impulse. I'm not playing Cryptic Command. I could even be like Mono Black Storm, right? That's actually an option. Or red-black, just go Past in Flames, Yawgmoth's Will, Tendrils, and then I can have Pyretic. Basically, I'm deciding, do I take Impulse, or do I just take Badlands, and then try and wheel? I think I'm just going to take Badlands. I think I value having good mana. Ooh, Tinker. I don't think, well, no, because I lost Memory Jar, so there's not a whole lot else I can really get, so I guess I'll take a Collective Brutality just to make sure the coast is clear. What does Vivian do? You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You can cast creature spells from the top of your library. And then she makes beasts, and it can have Vigilance, Reach, or Trample. And then whenever you cast your next creature spell, oh wow. Search your library for a creature with lesser converted mana cost and put on the battlefield. Seems pretty good. I think they replaced Big Garrick with her. I don't know if I like that or not. It hurts to take Collective Brutality here when I could just like speculate on a Tinker, but there's like no way I'm getting there. So I'll just take the Brutality. Okay, there's a Brainstorm, but there's also Metamorphose. Double, like, Badlands Lava Claw reaches makes Metamorphose kind of a no-brainer. And maybe I can wheel Brainstorm, but even if I don't, it's not the end of the world. There's an Underground Sea. Really helps with the mana. Expansion Explosion might even come around. So this pack's going to have 2 cards left, I think. And it's going to be, like, Putrid Imp Expansion. I'm okay with that. Watery Grave. Wow. Oh, there's also Bazaar of Baghdad. Interesting. So Bazaar is actually quite good with Yawgwill because you can like dig through your deck, fill your graveyard, and then cast this. It's possible that comes around though. Wow. Alright, we are getting some cards here. Steam Vents is double off color, and I could probably just take Dig Through Time at this point. Exhume is interesting. I really do kind of want to take Steam Vents, but I think I need a... Dig Through Time is awkward with Dark Confidant, so that is something to consider. Steam Vents makes like fetches better, but I'm not playing any red. We're going to get all of pack 3. I keep forgetting this is only pack 2. That's actually kind of ridiculous. We'll take the Citadel. It's like a better Yawgmoth's Bargain sometimes. Especially with Tendrils, you can like gain a bunch of life and keep playing stuff. Past in Flames does come around. Unfortunately, Electromancer's in the same pack. So I could have had Gifts Ungiven Past in Flames, and I did miss out on that. The real question is, do I need this card, or can I just take the Electromancer, who makes Yawgmoth's Will, Tendrils, Brain Freeze, Metamorphose all cheaper? So I already do have Yawgwill, and this is just worse than Yawgwill, and I'm not getting Gifts Ungiven. Alright, I'll take the Electroman. Pyretic Ritual. Okay, so that's a lot better with the Electroman. And now, I guess I can take Ingress Rampage as a way to deal with like some of the really upsetting Planeswalkers, like Teferi, Narset, things like that. I took Steam Vents, so if I find a fetch, it's possible I can put Cryptic Command into this deck. Because like, I have, what, Badlands, Underground Sea, Watery Grave, Steam Vents. Like, I have so many things. Take Sphinx's Rev. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. Wow, I literally called the 2 cards that would come around. I'm quite proud of that, actually. That's impressive. Last pick, Adanto Vanguard. No respect. The card is so good. Oh boy. Oh man. So I'm looking at Mana Vault and Time Twister, both fantastic cards. Uh, hmm. Both fantastic cards. So Time Twister is better with LED. Basically, I'm looking at what do I need more, fast mana or more card draw. This lets me rebuy win conditions, like if I Brain Freeze gets discarded or something, then I can like get it back. Mana Vault is just good mana, but I already have Dark Ritual. I think this is less. It's hard because there's actually a very real chance that Time Twister comes around, but there's zero chance that Mana Vault comes around. So I could go for Max Greed, take the Mana Vault, and try and wheel the Twister, but I think this deck needs the draw 7 a little bit more. Right as I get past the Time Spiral. I mean, I'm still going to take Time Spiral because it's very strong, but I wish I had like Mana Vault into Time Spiral instead of just double Spiral. On the bright side, I can wheel Bloodstained Mire and Night's Whisper, so we have a lot of good things going, but this is going to replace Bolas' Citadel for sure. There's Mother of Runes. Relatively no respect. So I think I've said this a lot of times, but in a deck with so many draw 7s, and like, you're trying to win the game in one turn, essentially, I value effects like this a lot less because you're trying to win the game in one go. Or, you know, another way to think of it is a lot of your cards draw 7 at once. So if you Time Twister, you're trying to win that turn. So if you Time Twister into Coercive Portal, it doesn't really do anything for you. Whereas if you Time Twister into Time Spiral, you can draw more cards and keep going off. So I like this in decks that are trying to stall the game out or can play it very quickly. But if you're trying to win the game in one big storm turn, it's less good. Still playable, just less good. I think I'm going to take Snapcaster Mage. I have Vampiric Tutor it's good with. Snapcaster Brain Freeze is a real combo. And Boros Signet is the only other card to consider, which is fine. It's just fine. It's not amazing or anything. I can take Creeping Tar Pit. I can also take an Ancient Tomb. This gives me a bit of acceleration. It's really good with Time Spiral. I didn't see any High Tides or Mana Flares, which is a little unfortunate, but fine. I'm not taking empty. The card's really medium. And then there's a Creeping Tar Pit if I just want to make sure my mana is perfect. I could take Creeping Tar Pit and then play Cryptic. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's just have like perfect mana here. 1,000 Year Storm. I did pass Mindslaver. There's an Academy rune, so that's something to look at. I don't think I'm taking 1,000 Year Storm. I don't really need it in this deck. I also don't have, I think I just passed the Lightning Bolt and such, so it's fine. This deck probably just wants Chart a Course. More card draw. This also fills your graveyard. Confluence is fine. Mentor is a good plan B, but I don't really have or need any white fixing. And then Liliana is kind of medium. Ooh, Emery. That'd be kind of interesting. We're gonna take Chromox. We have 2 draw 7s, so we'll take all the fast mana we can get. Grave Titan is interesting. Terror of the Peaks. I don't know if that seems good enough for Vintage Cube. It's a 5 mana 5/4. The other ones have Flying and Haste, but I guess you could do this and then like cheat in an Emrakul and hit something for 15, which is kind of fun. Cabal Ritual. Okay, now we're talking. Cabal Ritual is the perfect card here. So good with everything else we have going on. Tezzeret the Seeker is actually interesting because we have Lotus Bloom and Lion's Eye Diamond, so he can get both. We could also just take Flame Slash, but I'm gonna take Tezzeret, I guess. Not really playing either one. Here's Duress. That's actually very helpful for some matchups. Abrade versus Night's Whisper. So I have 23 playables, so this more or less would be the deck. I'm trying to think if I care too much about Abrade. I think this deck can actually just go off very quickly. So I'm just going to take Night's Whisper, and that's probably just going to make the deck. Take a Boros Signet I'm not going to play. It hurts me so much to see Mother Runes going so late. I can take Empty, I guess, if I feel like I need more Storm. But this deck actually looks quite strong. I don't think I want Expansion Explosion. It's only copy something with CMC4 or less, and I don't have the big mana to go off with things like High Tide. Go for the Throat can kill some stuff. I don't have the white mana. Oh, I guess I do have Mox Pearl. I'll still just take Go for the Throat. Take a Tarka. Mizium Wars is kind of okay. So I guess I need to decide if I want to play red. I'm basically just playing it for a Pyretic Ritual, but this is 23 playables, so I probably want at least one more. So maybe just a Duress, just to make sure the coast is clear. Because Mox Pearl is essentially a land. So it would be something like this. So that's 17 playables. And some extra mana, but that's fine. You need fast mana. Yeah, I'm okay with Duress in the main. I have Duress, Inquisition, and Collective Brutality, just to make sure I can clear the way for other things, and we just hope to not face against the planeswalkers that prevent card draw. I think for that reason I am going to keep the red cards. They're very few, and I'm only casting them when I'm comboing off. The rest of the deck, why is there a green? Oh, I guess Metamorphose. Sure. Blue, I am running Cryptic. So right now my blue sources are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Black, I have 1, 2. I didn't get any fetches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then red is 1, 2, 3. Chromox, not really. So 4, 5. So I think I'm gonna go down there and up these swamps. 39, so I'll add another island as well. Because I don't really need red that early. It's more for when you're going off. And like Cryptic Command is just in there. I could put in Tezzeret instead, just because he can grab other things, but having a counterspell when going off is kind of nice. I could replace Cryptic with Expansion Explosion. That would let me double Time Twister if I want to. Double Vampiric Tutor doesn't work because you search and then you shuffle and then you search, so you just lose 2 life twice. The other thing I could do is just put Bolas the Citadel in the deck. This is over here. This is a tough call, actually. I think because I have Snapcaster Mage and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have enough blue. We're just gonna make it work. See you guys run one. Alright, we're playing against Audio Wizard. Let's go first. They sent a message. I have a Creeping Tar Pit. You too, thank you! So much enthusiasm with those exclamation marks. On the draw, I would certainly keep this hand. On the play, it's pretty good, but I think I can do better. I have Moxen and stuff. Yeah, this hand... Ooh. I don't know if it's actually better. I'm getting rid of Lava Claw Reaches. I'm going to keep this because I have so many draw 7s. I'm getting rid of my tapped land. This hand is suspicious, that's for sure. We're going to turn 1 Inquisition them. See what they got going on over there. Okay. Deceiver Exarch. What the heck is going on over there? Scrubland, Wandering Fumarole, Exarch, Pestermite, LED, Revoker, Fractured Identity. Okay. So there's no point in taking Exarch or Pestermite. I guess I just take Phyrexian Revoker and get a bit concerned about what they have going on. I can respect it. They do that, sure. I'm very confused, but I also appreciate. Ooh, okay. I can Snapcaster Inquisition. If I knew I could do that, I would have done something differently probably. I don't know if taking LED does anything. I think we wait a turn to Snapcaster Inquisition. Because seeing if they draw like a higher impact 3-drop. And also maybe I want to Snapcaster a better spell later on. This definitely feels like a matchup where I will be happy I have Cryptic. So they drew and played Island. Okay. They have Scrubland, so they will be able to Exarch Pestermite things. Collective Brutality. So that can hit Fractured Identity. So I'm going to save Mox Pearl for... Hang on. Paying Life. Yeah, we'll save Mox Pearl for Storm Count. Let's just Snapcaster Inquisition. Get a Snapcaster in play and start beating down. I'm probably just going to take Deceiver Exarch because Collective Brutality can kill... Fractured Identity Nahiri. Okay, that's moderately problematic. So let's take Deceiver Exarch. Oh gosh, the double revealed again. No. The rest they have. Okay, pass turn. So it's kind of awkward because I kind of want to keep Snapcaster alive to attack Nahiri if they play her. I guess they can decide if they want Nahiri alive or not because they have Pestermite. So they play Scrubland, the land I know about. Okay, Vampiric Tutor is quite good, so I can just get Time Twister. Yeah, let's move to combat. I can think of worse things than a Nahiri plus down tick. If they just play Pestermite, that could be pretty good. Okay, so they let me attack. Okay. Just pass turn. They can Pestermite end of turn if they want to. They probably won't. And if Collective Brutality could get rid of Nahiri, I would play it. I guess I should move this over here. Okay. I swear if they... So I knew their hand before they drew. So I guess there is no way for them to Splinter Twin me. So they did hit a land, so Nahiri is going to be able to eat the Snapcaster. Oh, interesting. Discard LED, so Pestermite's gone, so they have Fractured Identity and an Unknown. Do I want to Vampiric Tutor this turn? I don't think what I could get. I mean, I could get Cryptic Command, which is not the best card ever. I could just get Time Twister, but then I give them a full hand as well. I think I'm gonna wait one turn. There's a Swamp. So let's go Swamp, attack Nahiri, and hope that they block with Pestermite. Okay. So now I can Collective Brutality. Grabbing an instant or sorcery. So I know they have Fractured any sneak attack. Ooh, okay. Smuggler's Copter. And then next, I'm gonna Vampiric Tutor at end of turn, and then try and go off. I suppose if they hit big creature plus red source, they can just kill me, but that would... There's the red source! Oh no, they're gonna hear me discard a Copter and just kill me with Emrakul, I can feel it. So, if I cast Time Twister, I think I'm just conceding if I don't win that turn. Unless they don't play Sneak Attack. Okay, that's amazing actually. So let's end of turn Vamp. So this is not Dark Ritual, or I mean Demonic Tutor, so it doesn't really work with Yogwell. So I think I just get Time Twister. Yeah, that's slightly cheaper. Get Time Twister. Go Mox Pearl. Ball Ritual. Time Twister. See what we got going on. We have Time Spiral, Brain Freeze. I get the feeling Brain Freeze is not going to be very good against them. I also drew only land, which is a bit difficult. And here's gonna ultimate. I didn't even realize that one. So I suppose the play here is to Brain Freeze them and hope I hit something that Nahiri would ultimate into. So I don't know their hand anymore. But this did not go so well. Drawing a mono land, not the best of situations, but I get to see more of their deck. Okay, they do have Splinter Twin, Fallen Shinobi, Revoker, so they do have an Emrakul in their deck. So I'm going to get Emrakul'd, Entomb, Sneak Attack, Mock Sapphire, Fractured Identity. Alright, let's see if they see the line of Ultimate Nahiri. I guess they can draw Emrakul for turn, but just Ult Nahiri, attack with Emrakul and Fumarole does kill me. So if that's the case, I will concede. Alright. Game 2. Their deck's crazy, man. Very crazy. Go for the Throw doesn't kill Emrakul. Angrass Rampage, I guess, deals with Nahiri, which was a problem there. I don't really know. I don't really know what to do here. Cryptic Command could be good. I'm not that worried about things for Collective Brutality. They're just like a weird, sneaky twin deck thing. This could be a good matchup for Empty. I just like make a bunch of tokens and kill them. Brain Freeze is out. Yeah, they have Emrakul. So maybe I cut Brain Freeze, add Empty the Warrens, just because sometimes I can play this very early and just win the game. This also feels like it could be a pretty good Bolas's Citadel matchup because my life total won't matter until I'm dead. So I could bring in Citadel for Cryptic and then just try and race. Because Citadel would have been actually very good there. And I can tutor for it. Alright, we'll try Bolas's Citadel. Going first. Oh yeah. This is the kind of hand we're looking for. Yogwill, LED Tendrils, and then just mana. At least I have Sheldock. Sheldock's very good. Especially, I forgot I could get Bolas's Citadel under here. That would be awesome. I want it mulliganed. So I would imagine my average draw would be faster than their average draw. But who knows. Okay. I kind of wish I had just drawn those cards in order. I guess I want Empty the Warrens under Sheldock. And then I would like to shuffle these back into my deck because they're all quite good. Last turn. Duress. Okay. Let's use my Yogwill. Yep. Really wish I had fetch lands to put those cards back, because now it's just a bunch of mana sources on the top of my deck. Yeah. Guess I play Island. Who knows? Maybe they completely empty their hand this turn. I get to Sheldock for a bunch, because I can empty the Warrens on their turn if I need to. Okay. Now I'm scared. Their deck is doing better than mine. I mean, they had the Thoughtseize. I can hit a Duress or something here and hopefully be in good position. Or more land. How about that? Okay. I need a spell here. I'm gonna draw Bolas's Citadel instead of Cryptic, aren't I? Okay, Dark Ritual is actually quite interesting. No, because I don't have Yawgmoth's Will. So if I had Yawgmoth, I might have actually been able to do it. So I would go Dark Ritual, Mox Pearl, LED, Yawgwill, Mox Pearl, Dark. I think I actually would have been able to win the game if they didn't take Yawgwill there. We'll see what they tutored for. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm gonna Dark Ritual. And that, I mean, that might actually turn on Sheldock, Kyle. Goodbye, hand. Hello, new hand. So they discard Emrakul. Wow, their hand was quite terrible. The problem is their deck shuffles back. I can Vampiric Tutor. That doesn't make my deck any smaller. Okay. So what do I Vampiric Tutor for? Because I can do some stuff. Yeah, I definitely Vamp. What are we hitting here? I could go Charticourse, Inquisition, empty the Warrens. That's not the worst game plan ever. In fact, that's actually quite good, I think. I kind of wish I had Cryptic. Alright, yeah, we'll just set up for like a baby empty the Warrens. Also, Cabal Ritual would be nice. I guess I could have just tutored for Cabal Ritual, huh? So let's chart a course. Wow. Alright, discarding that one. Then I'm going to go with Badlands Inquisition. See what they got going on over there. Pestermite, LED, Brazen Borrower, Kozilek. That seems about right. I don't care about Brazen Borrower, so we'll just take Pestermite. And just make some Warrens tokens. I'm making 6 goblins that kills them in 3 turns. That's actually really funny. Baby empty, go ahead. So this is the revealed cards. Just straight up nonsense. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I mean, it does buy them time for them goblins, and they can petty theft a goblin as well. I'm quite curious about the Lion's Eye Diamond in their deck though. I guess they have Wheel of Fortune. Like, I've run crazier things, but now they're naming LED. That's okay. Alright. This seems like a good time to just make land drops. Okay. Let's attack for... I don't want to die, so we're gonna attack with all of these except for one. Okay. And they petty theft a goblin. Sure. They have so many things going on now. So that's over there, that's over there. So we're gonna play Dark Confidant. I have a couple bad hits, but I have a lot of good hits. I have enough black sources, so let's just play Island. I don't want to time spiral just yet, because the more lands I have in play, like, the better this gets for me, and their hand is absolutely terrible. So I want to make sure I can go off before, you know, I just fill their hand with good cards. Ooh, Lotus Bloom, that's good. Ingress Rampage. Alright, suspend this. Let's attack with some goblins. They can wander... No, they actually can't Wandering Fumarole block. And this can't block? Okay. They're down to 9. So their hand is literally... They played a swamp, and they've shown that. So their hand is so bad. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess they played 2 swamps. And they drew Mystical Tutor. What did they reveal? Wheel of Fortune? Okay. So I lose my Time Spiral. I still have Time Twister. Okay, maybe I should have gone for it. I don't know. Huh. I'm like somehow in trouble. Because they can now sneak attack. I guess Emrakul doesn't kill me because I have all these goblins in play. And I do draw 2 off Dark Confidant. So if they sneak attack an Emrakul, I can sack Dark Confidant. I guess I dismiss all of that. 7 mana. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just gone for the kill. I didn't realize they could tutor for Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Alright. Relic is kind of a problem. I really don't like that that card is in. Alright, so Tendrils is gone. Empty is gone. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We just got these tokens to win. Down to 9 cards left. Are they just gonna deck me with Memory Jar? Nahiri? Okay. Alright. We're doing one of those, I guess. They might literally just run me out of win conditions with freaking Relic of Progenitus. Like, I honestly don't know. I guess I can Spellseeker to see what's left in my deck. Pretty rough, though. This. Here, cast this. We'll just see what we got going on. Oh, I guess I have Snapcaster. I also have Duress. I guess at this point I just want to Duress them. See what they got going on. I also want to present the biggest clock. So let's go with Goblin Electromancer. And then we Duress them. See if I need to take more drastic action. Entomb Thoughtseize. Alright, we take Entomb, their hand is still garbage. They just have Thoughtseize, which is going to take things. So I guess I Chromox my Pyretic Ritual. See if I can Manamorphose into like Snapcaster Mage this turn. So let's add black, blue. Another mountain, okay. So let's just play Steam Vents tapped. And this should be able to win the game from here. So I attack Nahiri because I don't want them drawing anything. Attack them down to 7. And then next turn they can block one creature. Their hand is 1 Thoughtseize, and Brazen Borrower can't block. Unfortunately, I discarded my manlands, right? I had Lava Claw Reaches. Oh, there is Creeping Tar Pit as well. Okay, I did not lose that game. Relic is interesting. Relic is scary. Not sure I like Relic. We could bring in Hazoret. Like, it just seems like if I kill them, then they'll be dead, you know? What a wise saying that is. If I kill them, then they will be dead. Yeah, I mean, empty was good there. We're just gonna keep it. Ooh. Man, if they don't have Thoughtseize here, I can go turn 2 Goblin Electromancer, turn 3 like Knight's Whisper. I guess I can't Knight's Whisper snap Knight's Whisper, but that would be close. If they Thoughtseize, this hand gets really bad though. But they just have the 1 Thoughtseize. Their mana is also really ambitious. And they did mulligan to 5. This is why I took lands so highly. I think I'm going to value creature lands, like getting those into play more highly in this game, just because it seems like one of their win cons could be trying to deck me by casting Wheel of Fortune over and over again, which I appreciate. So I will play Lava Claw Reaches, because that is a win condition in the late game. So next turn we Electroman, then we just Knight's Whisper and go off. I put go off in quotes, even though you can't see it. Very curious what their hand is. They're probably just going to Wheel of Fortune, turn 3. I'm gonna be like, bro, stop. Okay. I feel like I'm about to get hit by Wheel of Fortune. Whenever opponent takes like a long time with Demonic Tutor, I know editing like makes this shorter for you, but if you look at their clock, whenever opponent takes a long time with Demonic Tutor, you know you're hopefully in a good position because they don't have like Entomb in hand and Shallow Grave that they're going to find or something like that. So that's good. They could be like Demonic Tutoring for a land. Okay, Citadel's actually quite good. So we're going to run out basic Island because I don't want to take damage into Electroman. And then next turn, Knight's Whisper. And what would be really cool is like Knight's Whisper into Manamorphose. Then I could like Knight's Whisper, Manamorphose, Snapcaster, Knight's Whisper. So they're not going for Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Mox Pearl is... Okay, now I can actually do what I want to do. So we're going to go with Swamp into Knight's Whisper. And then Mox Pearl. Snapcaster. Knight's Whisper. There's my Time Twister. I can attack with Electromancer because it would trade with Pestermite. Do I want to trade with Pestermite? I think that's okay. Maybe it was a mistake, especially if they're about to Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it was fine. They just did that. I can Engrass Rampage away the Pestermite. I don't see a way for them to get double red, but I've been mistaken before. Okay, there goes the Rampage. There goes the Time Twister. Very curious what is left in their hand. Right, would have liked to draw a land there. We are going to Rampage. Black. I guess I should play around Mana Leak. Although I do want to put blue sources. Oh, I'm not playing around Mana Leak. Rampage. They sack a creature. Okay. Attack. If they have Deceiver Exarch, they can block Snapcaster, but I'm just gonna attack. I think they would have played Exarch first. And then we're gonna play Deem Ben's tapped. Because I want a red source in play to activate Lava Claw Reaches. Very curious what they Demonic Tutored for. They Thoughtseize my Time Twister as well. Okay. Interesting. So I could just cast Bolas's Citadel. That puts me quite low, but they only have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, let's just cast it. If they had Brazen Borrower, they would have done it in response to my Engrass Rampage, I think. Also hitting Island off Bolas's Citadel, not the best situation, but I have lethal next turn with Lava Claw Reaches, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So if they don't do anything, they just die. Okay. Well, so I was gonna Vampiric Tutor and just kill them. Okay. Yeah, because I Vamp, put whatever I want on top with Bolas's Citadel. It would just be probably Tendrils or Yogwill, and then just go off from there. Sweet! See you guys round 2. Alright, we're playing against Phillip M. Oh boy. I'm on the play. I can't keep this on the play. Why can't I get good opening hands? Okay. This hand's good. I think with this hand, we actually get rid of Manamorphose or Cryptic. Because I'm going to have Dark Confidant, so yeah, I'm going to get rid of Manamorphose. We're just going to hope to Dark Confidant them very quickly. So, let's see. I lead on Island because I would rather have my Island get Strip Mined. That's something to consider when playing Vintage Cube. is like you lead on the land you don't want, because basically if I get Dark Confidant in play uncontested, I should win most games. Against green, I'm happy I have Cryptic. I'm also happy I have Dark Confidant and a Lotus Bloom. You go ahead. Turn 2 channel might happen, sure. But what I really want to do is hit a land. I have 2 draw steps to do it, then I can Spell Seeker for a Duress. Okay. Not channel. Land. Okay, Inquisition can hit channel if they have it, so that's good. Even if I miss a land, at least I have this card. Huh. Alright, let's do that. Hit for 2. They actually had it! Get out of here, stinky card. Oh my gosh. There is justice in the world. That actually feels so cathartic. I just... There's like no effort. You just put it in your deck and sometimes you win. The interesting thing is they have Dak Faden in their deck. I guess might as well. So they can discard like Pelucranos. So they play Forest. They can like discard Pelucranos to play an Elf or something. They drew Emrakul for turn? Wow. Alright. I'm sure they're salty, but they're playing channel, so I basically have no respect for that card in Vintage Cube. I know it's like absurdly strong, but it's so easy. Ooh. Alright. Okay. That was a good one. I didn't even go with the Signet. Well, on the bright side, I can get an attack with my Dark Confidant. I also really need to hit a land here. Perfect. Quite good as well. Let's go Swamp. Spell Seeker. Yes. So what do I want here? Brain Freeze does not work because they have Emrakul. Cannot get Yawgmoth's Will. I can get Dark Ritual. I can get Vampiric Tutor for Time Twister. I still have a little bit of time, so I think at this point I'm just going to grab a Dark Ritual. Next turn they're going to have 6 mana, so they can go like Pelucranos and kill my stuff. I think I'm going to grab Vamp, and then I could just decide what I want to do from there. I'll attack, because if they're willing to trade, that's fine with me. Oh, I also get Lotus Bloom next turn. I think I can actually just Tendrils them, right? So 1, 2, 3. There's, I guess I can Pyretic off Lotus Bloom. So 4, 5, I Time Twister. Unfortunately, I don't have a card draw spell that would make Vampiric Tutor instantly lethal. It's not like Demonic Tutor where you can just go off. Alright, so they have 8. So I think I know their exact hand. They might just Pelucranos and kill both my guys, which is fine. Or just kill Dark Confidant. I guess that also makes sense. So I think I'm going to go for it because Lotus Bloom isn't getting any younger. No. If they had any blue source, they can Dak Fade my Lotus Bloom. So in my upkeep, I have to Vamp. What are we grabbing? Can I make Yawgmoth's Will lethal by casting a Cryptic Command? I don't think so. Well, let me think about this. I actually might be able to. So I won 2 Storm Count. So I grab Yawgmoth's Will. Then I 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't actually have Threshold and Cabal Ritual. So I cast Cabal Ritual for black. I sack Lotus Bloom for red, cast Pyretic Ritual. I crack LED for blue, and then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a storm count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then actually, I think this can win. I want to do the math again. So I Cabal Ritual, that gives me 3. I have Lotus Bloom. I sacrifice that one for red to cast Pyretic Ritual. So now I have 4 mana floating. I crack LED in response to Yawgwill. So now I have 6 floating. I Cabal Ritual. I crack LED for blue. I replay it. I can Cryptic Command to draw. Yes, so I get Yawgwill. Alright, pretty cool. Cast here. I don't really care about their hand. Alright, so now I'm going to play this. Sack this for red. Cast Pyretic. It's finally raining! Oh my gosh. This is the best day of my life. So, you guys should look up the Mount Lemon or Tucson wildfires. It's definitely worth looking up. There's an insane wildfire going through our entire main mountain. And we've been waiting for monsoons, and this is the first rain we've gotten. Oh, that's amazing. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna Cabal Ritual now. I don't have Threshold, but that's okay. Then I'm gonna Yawgmoth's Will, hold control. I only need 1 red. And we crack LED for blue. That happens. Then I play LED. I guess I play Pyretic Ritual first. Or wait, no. We start with Cabal Ritual, because I want Threshold, yes. Then Pyretic. Then LED. Then Vampiric Tutor. I guess I can Inquisition them. No, I know their hand. Then we Vampiric Tutor for Tendrils. Then I sack this for blue. Cryptic Command, bounce draw here. Tendrils them. Got him. And I could have bounced my Spellseeker if I needed more spells and things like that. But got him. Game 1 down. See you guys. Game 2. I guess same game. Sorry, I'm sidetracked by the rain. It's so good. They're playing green, so things like Go for the Throat, Angrass Rampage gives us like a hope against Emrakul. I don't really care. I guess Collective Brutality, all that discard is pretty good too. Maybe I don't need Angrass Rampage. I just want like a singleton Go for the Throat because they're just playing green. Get rid of Brain Freeze because it does not win. So we're just all in Tendrils. And we're pretty good at all in Tendrils. Alright, we'll do that. So this hand's a bit slow, and it is weak to a channel. But we have Spellseeker, so we can grab a Collective Brutality, and we also have Lotus Bloom to make like our future turns quite good. So they do have channel, they have channel. Creeping Tar Pit. Ooh. Ooh, turn 2 Dark Confidant. So good. Go ahead. There actually is a little bit of consideration to not suspend Lotus Bloom there because they have Dak Faden that can deal with it. But I think I would rather, like, if they try and steal it, I can just sacrifice it. And I would, okay, they don't have channel, that's good. So now I can get down Dark Confidant. I would rather have the option to have this in play rather than waiting. But I'm just letting you know, like, in some matchups, it could potentially be better to wait. Alright, deck, give us the Go for the Throat. Or not Go for the Throat. The Duress. I just don't want to die to channel. It feels so bad. Like, at least with Storm, you have to, like, build your entire deck around it. Oh. Okay. What is this blue you speak of? Well, I'm not dead. So that's good. They can counter my Spellseeker, but they can't take my will. Ooh, the Electroman. Alright, Spellseeker it in. I think I'm better off just not attacking with Dark Confidant. Although it does, like, reduce the Storm count I would need by 1. Which is definitely something. Okay, what am I grabbing here? I'm kind of feeling a Collective Brutality, but I'm also kind of feeling a Vampiric Tutor. Let's just get a Vampiric Tutor. We're just gonna attack. I'm not scared. They're playing mostly blue, or mostly green, I mean. This is literally the same start as last game, by the way. Mountain? What the heck? Now I don't know. Okay, there's Relic. Okay. I'm feeling a Dak Faden. Let's see what Dark Confidant hits. I want to stop my draw step. Inquisition. They can no longer Dak Faden. So here's the thing. I can Vampiric Tutor out a Bolas's Citadel, but I guess that is especially weak to Dak Faden, so we should just let this happen. And then I can Vampiric Tutor next turn if I need to. Yeah, wait, no, that would... I play Citadel, they steal it. That is a horrible situation. It's weird I've hit Relic twice. This is a sideboarded game, so they Nature's Claim that. Okay. So I can gain 4 life, or I can Vampiric Tutor. I think I want to reserve the right to Vampiric Tutor for whatever I want. So they eat it. I think they way over sideboarded. Maybe that's just me. Hey, Ogwell. Not good here. Alright, let's go ahead and Inquisition them. They only have 2 cards in hand. Fast Bond. Thragtusk is scary. Alright, we take Fast Bond. No way to deal with Thragtusk, so we attack them. But, in order to cast Thragtusk, if they don't hit a land, they have to tap out. So we got quite a bit of time. I'm also drawing 2 cards a turn. I think they really need to pop Relic. Alright, goodbye Inquisition. They don't play Thragtusk. I wonder what they drew. Okay, now, I don't know. Now they play it. So they're tapped out. Can I win this turn while they don't have Relic available? I think I can have a bit of fun at the very least. I can go Vampiric Tutor for, I guess, a red land. Then I can Manamorphose, Goblin Electromancer. Okay, I think, can I win? Hang on. Storm count of, so let's say Vampiric Tutor on their turn. I grab a red land, Manamorphose, Goblin Electromancer, Yawgmoth's Will. I think I'm going to be 1 mana short, right? So I have Vampiric Tutor, red land, Electromancer, Yawgmoth's Will. So let's just draw. There's my red land. Okay, now I feel pretty safe. Ooh, Knight's Whisper. So let's go ahead and just go Lava Claw reaches, hit the opponent for 3. Then I can have fun next turn if I want to. Basically, the lower their life total gets, the better this gets for me. They have 1 unknown in hand. They don't do anything. I believe Cryptic Command is still in the deck. Let's see what Dark Confidant hits. There's my red land. Let me check if Cryptic is still in the deck, because if I just vamp for Cryptic, I don't know how I lose. It is still in the deck, so let's just vamp for Cryptic. They can take my Vampiric Tutor with Relic, and that's okay, but now I have a counter spell. Goodbye Vampiric Tutor, that's fine. So I can even play the Electroman and still hold up Cryptic. Seems good. And then I can set up a turn where like counter tap and then just kill them. Although more likely I think I would counter and then bounce my Spellseeker. That gives me more tutor effects. Alright, fair enough. Can't be countered. So they're tapped out. If I bounce Spellseeker and draw, I can then Spellseeker for... I guess my tutor is gone. I'll let them attack if they want to. That was a good draw. Can't be countered as important text. Yep, so let's block here. And we're just gonna go for it, they're tapped out. So bounce this, draw. I do lose my Cryptic Command. That's okay. Yep, my Cryptic. Alright, Dark Confidant, show me the goods. Snapcaster Mage is pretty good. Collective Brutality also quite good. I think this is the turn. Let's just do some stuff. I could even probably get in there with Lava Claw Reaches. Alright, we're gonna Metamorphose. Starting there. Metamorphose with red. This is gonna add red, black. Ooh, Cabal Ritual is good. Let's use that black to Knight's Whisper. Flamemox Pearl. I'm going to probably Collective Brutality a bunch of things away. Let's play this Swamp. Spellseeker. I need that red mana. Guess I could just Collective Brutality for max Escalate, because I'm not even going to Snapcaster at this point. 3 modes. Target them. Target that. Target them. Discarding the 2 lands that I cannot play. Woodfall Primus. Okay, so they lose life there. I guess I cannot hit Threshold for the first Cabal Ritual. I'm only down to 5. So that's okay. We could just Cabal Ritual using this white. So black, white. Oh, just black. Even better. So it's a bunch of mana. Then I can Spellseeker for something. Probably going to Chrome Mox away the Snapcaster. And that thing, I guess, is just going to be more card draw, because I just need to hit Tendrils. Alright. Chart a Course. Discarding Chrome Mox. And we Dark Ritual. I can go for the Throat Thragtusk, just in case. It only costs 1 mana. They get a 3/3. Then we're going to Yawgmoth's Will. Dark Ritual. Cabal Ritual. I think I might Chrome Mox. Well, let's Knight's Whisper first. Draw some cards. Oh, Time Spiral is probably just game, so let's Metamorphose here. This is going to add blue. There's a Swamp, so I can Chart a Course. Discarding that. Chrome Mox away my Snapcaster. I guess I might as well go for the Throat the Beast and Collective Brutality 2 modes. Alright, we'll just Collective Brutality, they lose 2 life. Then I'm going to Time Spiral. No, I'm going to Time Twister because then I could draw Time Spiral as well. Yeah. And there's Tendrils. Alright. I could even Duress them just to make sure they don't have Force of Will. Nature's Claim, Tendrils, you. That was pretty beautiful, actually. Storm count of 20. The full Grape Shot kill. That's a lot of Storm. Holy cow. Alright, we are in the finals. Crushing with this deck. See you guys there. Oh, buddy. I cannot complain. Turn 1 Dark Confidants. And we have Shelduck Isle 2. And they played a Skull Clamp in a blue deck. I'm so happy right now. The only thing that could make this like slightly bad is if they went turn 2 Bitter Blossom. I think that is like kind of a real combo with Skull Clamp. But the rest of it, not so much. We got Dark Confidant. And we're just going to try and like empty our deck for Shelduck. Oh, it could be Bitter Blossom. Sure. I'd really just maybe they're okay. The other opportunity where Skull Clamp is good is just running it as an artifact. There's tendrils, okay. I think I'm going to Inquisition then. And then decide if I need to Charter Course or play Shelldock. Mana Leak and Plague Crafter. They also have a Solemn, so we're definitely going to take Plague Crafter because we want Dark Confidant alive. And we're just going to play Shelldock. Okay, seems alright to me. Hit for 2. So we know their hand is that. Oh, I didn't see the Lodestone Golem. That's problematic. I guess they don't know that we're Storm. They're just holding up the leak. That's scary. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. They don't know that we're Storm though. Although Dark Confidant shows collective brutality. So I can take Mana Leak with brutality if I want to. Or I can use that and some other things to kill Lodestone Golem if they play it. Okay, just attack and pass. Hold the 16. Yeah, we'll just attack and pass. If they miss a land now, oh, fine. Fine. They're still missing lands, which is good though. I can brutality their Mana Leak. Ooh, and then Spellseeker. That seems pretty good. I mean, they have 1 extra card, so they're just gonna cast Mana Leak. I guess I'll give myself the option to pay for it if I want. I have 26 cards in deck. Oh, I need black. Brutality. We're going to brutality them. So they do pay for Mana Leak. I'm not going to pay the cost. I do miss out on seeing 1 card from their hand, but that's a pretty big cost. I'm just going to Spellseeker. Yes. So I don't think I have a way to deal with the Lodestone Golem. So that's a bit unfortunate. What am I getting here? I kind of want to just make sure I keep drawing and get Knight's Whisper, but I could also set up for a nice time spiral with Brain Freeze could be good too. I think I'm deciding Duress doesn't do a whole lot, so that's gone. It's Lodestone Solemn, so I have some time. I guess I just get Knight's Whisper. Really just draw a bunch of cards. And here's to hoping they miss the land drop again. Perfect. And we have Yogwill, so let's go ahead and attack for 1 that turns on Charter Course. Cast Charter Course. There's a Time Twister. So I could Snapcaster Mage Charter Course here, and that also puts Snapcaster Mage into play. But I think I'm just gonna Knight's Whisper. Let's go Swamp, Knight's Whisper, and kind of like Duress, but I also kind of like waiting to Duress. Let's wait to Duress. I think their hand is just quite bad. If they miss another land drop, they might just concede. So hopefully they play Solemn. I don't know if this is very clearly a Storm deck. Alright, fair enough. Play Lodestone. That's cool with me, actually. I think I can probably win through that somehow. Probably just because I've had so much time. Let's attack for 1. If they block, I can Snapcaster Brutality the Lodestone Golem. Okay. Let's Duress them using 2 mana. Getting rid of Karn. They have Terror of the Peaks. Oh boy. Solemn Terror of the Peaks. And then what do I want to do here? I guess I just want to go Swamp, Snapcaster Mage, Charter Course. Oh gosh, he cost, it's all, oh, I forgot about all non-creature spells. I shouldn't have played the Swamp then, huh? Alright, go ahead. That's moderately problematic, but maybe they Skull Clamp the Lodestone Golem. I don't think they will because I want to cast Solemn. Now they're just gonna go Terror of the Peaks. I think I might actually lose to this. Oh, they might clamp it. Clamp the Lodestone. Oh right, because they can't Terror of the Peaks. Sorry, I'm like really thinking hard here because this is not good for me. Oh, they're playing smart. Okay. Didn't even attack. They're just going in. I can respect it. Where's my red sources also? Okay. That's not amazing. Certainly not amazing. I need a way to kill Lodestone so badly. So I can play Creeping Tar Pit. I need a red's mana. Red's mana? Red mana? Attack with Spellseeker, they block with Solemn. That doesn't do much for me. So I think I'm just going to Snapcaster Mage into Charter Course. I don't really want to lose life either. Play Charter Course. Cast it. Okay. Still missing red mana. I guess I can discard Time Twister. Or let's discard Time Spiral. I'm not going to be playing that. Play Creeping Tar Pit. I cannot Vampiric Tutor. Pass turn. I'm in trouble actually. I need a red mana. They only have 1 card in hand. They attack with Solemn. Yeah. Don't block. That draws them 3 cards. So they only have 1 card in hand. It's doable. They equip Skull Clamp to the big boy. So I cannot even Vampiric Tutor here. Wait a second. So I Vampiric Tutor for 2. I grab Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. Then this is going to cost 3. They're at 14. So I only need a storm count of 7. So that's 1, 2 for LED. I can't cast these, but then these are mana neutral. I think I could just win. So let's just win. I'm not going to do the math exactly, but it feels like I got this. Lion's Eye Diamond. Hold the 8. Play this. I think I might actually be able to go off here, right? So I hold control. We're going to play this using blue and I think 1 extra. Oh, I don't even have to hold control. I could just sack this for red now. Okay. And then I just have to pay 1. Shall I use red for? Sure. Alright, now we play LED. Don't know what I'm going to sack it for yet. Probably, I have a lot of black. I don't need any blue, so let's just get a lot of black. Triple black, let's get a blue, play the Electromancer. Blue, red 1. Then Pyretic Ritual costs the normal 2. Then I can Manamorphose. Double black. Alright, we got it! Comboed off through Lodestone Golem. They were stalled for quite a bit, so I can sympathize a bit. Definitely bringing in Wear and Mizium Mortars. Not as keen on Collective Brutality. They're just gonna have artifact things, so like Go for the Throat is pretty bad. Ingress Rampage is fine, but basically I'm only scared of Lodestone Golem. So Wear is a red card, kills an artifact, 2 mana. Brain Freeze. I guess because I have Tendrils, I don't necessarily need Brain Freeze. It is good to have as an alternate win condition, but I'll just side it out. I think because I have Tendrils. Yeah, until I see like a need, 1 Storm win condition is good enough. And if you have the mana for it, Tendrils is just better. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. I have a lot of black sources in the deck. I'm on the draw. I also have Wear Tear, so you know, Wear Tear plus Snapcaster. There we go. There's the black mana. And I guess I'm going to lead off with Steam Vents. Don't think my opponent's deck would be playing Wasteland or Strip Mine, so there's no point in like playing scared. They don't do anything here either. Cross Swamp, so I can go Swamp into Night's Whisper and then just play LED to avoid discarding. Sure. It's unfortunate to leave it out there because that's like the most powerful card in my deck, but it's better than discarding a card. They do actually have Wasteland, okay. Sword of Fire and Ice I'm not scared of. So Wasteland is something. Oh. I mean, I'm not going for it. I don't want them to Wasteland my stuff. So they're gonna hit my Steam Vents right now. I guess I can force them to hit my Steam Vents. But if I just play Watergrave tapped, that saves me the most life. Yes. Okay. Pass turn. So I can kill Sword of Fire and Ice if I need to. I have Yogg-Will, so if I draw Tendrils, I actually just kill them, I think. They're not Wastelanding me? Yo. So, okay. So I can Wear Tear that, but do I actually care that much? I'm less scared of that than I am Lodestone Golem, and I just want to make land drops anyway. I think I'm just going to run out a Snapcaster Mage. The naked Snapcaster, not going to Night's Whisper or anything. You can stack LED after it's been tapped. So tap this, 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 and this. So now I can go with a mountain. So now they're under their own Tangle Wire to some effect. I'd rather save Wear Tear for Lodestone Golem. They can Wasteland me, and then I start attacking with Snapcaster Mage. So the worst case is this is the X thing that makes Thopters when it dies. Yeah, that thing. Literally that thing. Okay. That was the worst case. I suppose I can survive another turn of this because I can like kill the sword. Tap this, this, and this. Lotus Bloom's pretty good, so we suspend that, play out a Badlands, pass turn. I'm really just waiting to draw a good card to hit with Yawgmoth's Will. Like, the more turns this goes, the better it is for me. So now opponent essentially has their full mana available. I can't believe it was a thing that, ugh. That's actually deeply frustrating. Whoa, they're not. Okay. Then I guess I don't have to do anything either. Tap LED plus Swamp. I guess plus Snapcaster Mage, because it's possible I want to go off from here, but I also kind of want to wait for Lotus Bloom now. It goes down to 2. Oh, okay. I think we just try for it, right? It's not going to get much better. Let's go. Island. Chrome Mox. This can sacrifice... Yeah, okay. Island Chrome Mox. Getting rid of Wear Tear. Cabal Ritual. Into Time Spiral. Hold control. Cast Time Spiral, floating blue. And I'm gonna sack this for black. We'll sack it for blue. So, refill my hand. Wow. Okay. That was absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh. What? Oh man, alright. Rest you and then just die, I suppose. Mana Leak, Dark Ritual, Dak Faden, Crucible of Worlds, Plague Crafter. Actually, you're not that dead. Their hands, I mean, they're gonna draw a bunch of cards. They're gonna Dak Fade my Chrome Mox. Oh, they don't have untapped blue. They don't have untapped blue. I guess I just take Crucible. That was so absolutely horrible, though. I even played a land. Alright, go. Ugh. I mean, yeah, that's par for the course. I still have things I can draw, like a tutor into something. They drew a blue source? Am I wrong? They did not. Oh, they drew a blue source. Okay. Well, we're getting to game 3, it looks like, because this is not this is not going well for us. They do that, they Dak Fade in the Chrome Box, hit me with the sword, kill Snapcaster Mage. On the bright side, are there any lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 5 lands left in the 22 card deck. That's quite funny. Alright, I'll take the 3. They'll see what they draw, then they're going to play Dak. Steal my thing. Or they'll hold up Mana Leak. Both are valid options. Yep. Ugh, come on, deck. Why you do me like this? I wonder if they're better off casting Plague Crafter? Is it equal to the power, equal to the counters? Counters. Wait. Counters. Okay. Alright, so they're not gonna Dak Faden. They're just holding up Mana Leak. I still have to tap something. Yeesh. Spellseeker. That's actually pretty good. So I could just get Tutor, and I can play around Mana Leak. Okay. Well, somehow there's a chance still. Easy ability, yes. So I get Vampiric Tutor. And I want to be able to Vampiric Tutor around Mana Leak, so I'm just going to play an island and pass. I pretty much know their hand. Tap nothing. They play Misty Rainforest, so they've drawn 2, but I know 6 out of the 7 cards in their hand. The funny thing is I really don't want them... Whoa. I really don't want them to Wasteland because I just don't want more lands in my deck. Because, like, drawing lands here is just the nightmare. Okay. At that point, I suppose I do Vampiric Tutor now. They can Mana Leak it, but I can pay 3. They don't even Mana Leak. I guess that makes sense. So I have to get Time Twister. It's gonna be very expensive, but I have a lot of mana. And they hit me with Hangerback, kill my Spellseeker. Actually, my Spellseeker dying here is better, so let's hope they target it. Target the Spellseeker. No! They figured it out. That also would have given me more cards in Graveyard too. So now they cannot Dak Faden plus Wasteland. So they're just holding up Mana Leak. Okay. Well, they can't Mana Leak plus Wasteland either, so that's good. So I tap nothing. Lotus Bloom comes down. I mean, this is my turn. I'm at 8. They're hitting me for a ton. Cast this invisible card. So, oh, well, they just let that resolve. So we're gonna go Swamp. Crack this for blue. Cast Cabal Ritual. Oh, right. It's still mana neutral, so I still cast it. Spend 3 to gain 3. Okay, then I Time Twister using red. I have plenty of red. They Mana Leak this, and I gotta draw pretty good here. Yep, I have to pay yes using this island. I didn't even have to click yes, that's a bit strange. Wow, these hits have been pretty bad, I will say. I can Mizium Mortars the Lodestone Golem. Cast here, kill that. Then I can Inquisition them. Make sure I don't just like lose. These are, I mean, I guess that was a fine hit. I'm not going off. But I have 1 turn. Winter Orb, Soul Ring, Nicol Bolas. Will I take Winter Orb? I think I'm dead. think Nicol Bolas killing my Spellseeker. Maybe I get another turn? I don't know. I would need something pretty magical to get there though. Their hand was very strong. Can they tear into Solemn? That would also put me at 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Soul Ring, yes. They can tear into Solemn. That puts me to 1 life. Nicol Bolas, does he have any other effects? Destroy target creature. I guess that's worse. They can draw a scarier creature. We get to untap. That's a cryptic command, bounce Spellseeker. Man, if I had just hit on my time spiral, this would have been way different. I think they're deciding if they can kill me. The best they can do, they kill my Watery Grave. Fair enough. So they can no longer tear into Solemn, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they only have not. They're 1 short. Somehow this might work out. If they play Terror here, they can Solemn me down to 1 next turn. Nicol Bolas just lets me discard a card. Or exile a card. Yeah, so there's no way they can kill me if they don't draw a creature. And Cryptic can buy me a turn. So I really just need to hit Yawgmoth's Will. But I think I get another turn. Alright, there's that. So let's just play Underground Sea and pass. If they move to combat, so that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. So their hand is 2 unknowns. Play that and pass. I can't win from here. So let's hope they... Okay, so they play a Swamp. So Solemn's gonna hit me for 2 at the very least. Oh my gosh, please activate Lava Claw. That would make it so much easier. Okay. So we let Solemn resolve, I go to 1. They're gonna hit Spellseeker? That's fine. Solemn resolve, I go to 1. So I don't have any tutor effects available anymore. This is really tense. They can cast 1, 2, 3, 4. They can cast Nicol Bolas, they get a Swamp. So I think tap all creatures your opponents control. What do I rather have? Draw a card with Spellseeker? What has been exiled? Basically nothing. I think I'd rather bounce Spellseeker. No, wait, that kills me. Yeah, because they can activate Lava Claw. So let's tap all creatures they control and draw. If they kill Spellseeker at instant speed, that's fine. Because Spellseeker can block a Lava Claw if they go for that route. Yeah, I wish I could bounce it, but I just can't. So I have 2 draw steps to hit. Okay, I have 1 draw step to hit something good. I suppose I can also draw... Yep, they play that. I can kill something. Yawgmoth's Will. We're just going to get rid of Lava Claw. I'm like very dead next turn. Come on, deck. Yawgmoth's Will. Something. Snapcaster Mage. I guess I can just Snapcaster Time Twister. That's probably my best bet. So we can attack them for 1. That's probably my best bet. Let's go Island, LED, Dark Ritual, Snapcaster Mage, targeting Time Twister. Because if I go for Cryptic and they just play a creature, I die. So do that. The answer is yes. Miss that. Crack this for a bunch of blue. Cast Time Twister. 2, 3. Alright, deck. Show me the goods. Cryptic command. I cannot cast Night's Whisper or Vampiric Tutor. Oh. Okay. I can play LED. I can't even play Shelldock because I played a land first. So my only play here is to Cryptic Command Spellseeker and then crack LED in response. Okay, let's do it. Cryptic Command, return a permanent, draw a card. Yeah, if I could Vampiric Tutor, I would win, but here we go. Do this, targeting Spellseeker. Hold control because we crack LED or more blue. Spellseeker and lands. Okay. Let's use a red here, cast Spellseeker. Tendrils something. Use the ability, yes. So Chart a Course draws 2. I have 1, 2. So I can Chart a Course into Tendrils and get them. That's my only avenue of victory. Mizzium Mortars doesn't hurt their thing. So we Chart a Course. We're going to cast that and hit Tendrils. Duress Mox Pearl. Alright. Next game. We dug a lot. What was the next card? Pyretic? It was somewhere. Okay. I mean, that game made me think I need Brain Freeze. It felt like if I had another win condition, I would have been pretty good. Wear Tear was great. The rituals are good. I just drew really badly. Bolas's Citadel is also a consideration over Cryptic Command, but I kind of like Cryptic there. And Duress, Inquisition are both quite helpful. I think I just get rid of Parodic Ritual is the worst ritual here. Alright, going first. We're gonna win. I have 5 minutes. Easy game. This hand's good. I'm missing blue, but that's okay because I have all my things. Playing on Wasteland because we're smart. Playing quickly though. I have 5 minutes. Basic Swamp. You got it. Go. At this point, I'm pretty much gonna wear tear any artifact. Is it Signet? I'm not so sure about. Okay. Basic Swamp, you got it. Where are my blue sources? I don't know about this one. Although, I think Yawgmoth's Wool is a great draw. Because I can LED, like, Brain Freeze myself and then Brain Freeze them. Single Wire. I really want to let that, stay in play. I think I'm just gonna kill it. Now they know I have this, so I'm gonna tap all my things, then they can... Yeah, we'll let it happen. Because my hand is quite slow as well. Tap, tap, tap. Events, play that tapped. I know they can kill that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because they cannot play Lodestone Golem. They're tapping 3 things here. Baleful Strix, okay. Tap, tap. Ooh, that's pretty good. And wait, I don't want F6 yet. I think I probably do want to cast LED, because then I could just tap Dark Confidant LED. I know they can then interact with it, but it gives me more mana, which is quite nice. Alright, we'll cast this, then F6. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't kill Tanglewire. It really didn't set my mana back at all. Except I would have had... Well, I guess I wouldn't have had Wear Tear available, because I would have had to use it to kill Tanglewire. Okay, so they tap Baleful Strix. Still just gonna F6. I'm not gonna crack LED in response to a Dak Faden. Wasteland killing Steam Vents. Yeah, that happens. But I have a lot more blue sources in my deck. And if they don't kill it, then I can like Spellseeker for Night's Whisper. This looks like Dak Faden stealing Lion's Eye Diamond. Yep. Fortunately, I can kill Dak Faden. This opponent does not believe in Wasteland. Maybe they Wasteland after I Dark Confidant. So let's tap these 2. Creeping Tarpit's quite good. So let's attack him. Okay. Then I'm going to play Spellseeker. They're holding up Mana Leak, I think. That makes sense now that I think about it more. Right, that gets countered. Hey, no. Play Creeping Tarpit. Suspend this. Go. I have Dark Confidant. Opponent's down to 4 cards in hand. I can actually Mizzium Mortar's overloaded pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I mean this turn, right? It costs 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So they just deploy like a bunch of stuff. That would be good. Is this the opponent with Fallen Shinobi or was that round 2? I hope to God they don't Fallen Shinobi me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, that's so bad. Yep. Always kill the thing. Exile the top 2. What do we got? Time Spiral Snapcaster Mage. Ah! Alright, Time Spiral is... They even have LED! No! Oh, that's such a good hit. And even if they don't cast it, then Time Spiral is gone. Like, I can't draw it. Oh, that sucks. That went as poorly as it possibly could have. But giving me a new hand is not without risk. They waste my Creeping Tar Pit, so I can no longer overload Mizzium Mortars. Okay, so they just let it go. Fair enough. I will tap Dark Confidant. Duress is good. That's coming down soon. Okay, I get to do this. So Mortars, kill that. Duress them. Winter Orb is its Signet. Baleful Strix Solemn. So I guess I just take Winter Orb. Pass turn. And then, I'm not dying that quickly. So they drew Mountain for turn. I know that. They play Baleful Strix. They play Solemn. So it's not this turn I want to go off, but next turn. Take 2. We're not going to vamp. I tap nothing. Got 3 minutes left. We can do this. Alright, we hit Tendrils, but I also hit a land. So I think everything's pretty much gone. Am I doing anything? I'm at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, so I do nothing. Okay. Keep back Dark Confidant to block. And next turn we're gonna go off. I have 2.5 minutes. I gotta focus. I'm trying to think of what I actually need to go off here. Not Expector, sure. Is it Signet? Sure. So I think I'm gonna Brain Freeze myself, Vampiric Tutor for Yogwell. Crucible of Worlds into Wasteland. Ay, ay, ay. That was a good hit. So that's 3 Storm, so I can mill them for 12. Let me think about this. 3 Storm, I mill them for 12, they go down to 7. Otherwise I could just brain freeze myself. The problem is they don't have... I'm thinking. I think I'm going to brain freeze them and then tutor for Yogwell. Right? Brain freeze them, tutor for Yogwell on my turn. Hold up. We're gonna kill a thing. Wear Tear, kill my own LED. Then I can brain freeze them. Same targets. I have a minute and a half to do this. I think it's doable. I know I could have cast Tutor here, but I think I need to Tutor after I draw because they're probably not going to attack with... Oh, they are going to attack. Okay, well that changes things. Block there. So they're down to 6 cards in library, so I just Vampiric Tutor now for Yawgmoth's Will. That comes out. Cast. I think I'm going to do this. I draw Yawgwill. Crack this for things. Cast Yawgmoth's Will. Cast LED. Sack for blue. Brain freeze them. That should just do it. They have no cards in hand and nothing in hand. I think that actually is lethal. I wonder if I could get a Tendrils kill. Yes! Oh, that's... Don't look at that. That's for tomorrow. I did it! Okay, 3-0 with Storm. First draft of Vintage Cube. Let's go back to the deck. This deck was... it needed like one Gifts Ungiven. It really needed like a Gifts Ungiven or something like that. So I think there was one pack where I took something over it, and just being able to tutor up Yawgwill or like Past in Flames would have given it a lot of redundancy. And I should not have sided out Brain Freeze that one game. The deck was great though, like a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, there will be many more every day for the next week at least. See you guys there.